Magandang araw mga pes. This is not a food video but a video on actually more of a talk about the Binondo-Intramuros bridge linking Intramuros and Binondo districts in Manila. That bridge was inaugurated yesterday, and I would just like to make it clear that this is not a political discussion or a political talk, regardless of who and what country funded the construction of the bridge. No, this is more on the cultural side, the particularly the World Heritage status of San Agustin Church and the three other churches in the Philippines, no, inscribed in the World Heritage List in 1993. Bakit apat? Dahil these churches were inscribed serially, no? So iisa lang yung kanilang nomination dossier, and kung merong magkaroon ng problema ang isa sa mga ito, then damay-damay lahat, no? Sa World Heritage nomination, sa World Heritage, no, pag na-inscribe yung site, dapat yung state party, like for example sa atin ng Philippines, merong i-determine na core zone tsaka buffer zone, no? So in the San Agustin Church, ang core zone niyan ay yung immediate area nung complex, at yung buffer zone niyan ay buong walls ng Intramuros, including half of the Pasig River towards Jones Bridge. Ngayon, bakit controversial itong Binondo-Intramuros Bridge? Noong 2018, ang International Council of Monuments and Sites ay naglabas ng statement against the construction of this bridge dahil it will affect a number of heritage structures, no? Yung San Fernando Bridge sa Binondo, even the Binondo Estero, the Ayuntamiento, Plaza Mexico, and those structures, no? They suggested that the bridge would, well, better if kung gagawin na lang na pedestrian bridge to minimize the impact, especially to Intramuros, na buffer zone ng San Agustin Church, no? Pag sinabi kasing buffer zone, dapat core zone and buffer zone, protektado yan against untoward developments, no, sa area, to preserve the setting. Also, ICOMOS said that it might affect the World Heritage status of San Agustin, no, na sinuportahan naman ng National Committee on Monuments and Sites ng National Commission for Culture and the Arts then, which said that the bridge violates Republic Act 10066 or the National Republic Act of 2009 plus Presidential Decree 1616 or the Intramuros Administration Law, na nagsasabi na dapat ang Intramuros ay ma-reconstruct actually doon sa kanyang lumang anyo, no? I don't know the exact date, but late 19th century look, no? Ang part na yan ng Intramuros kung saan naroroon ang Binondo-Intramuros Bridge, naririyan ang bahagi ng Intramuros na nagiba or actually giniba. Part ng Baluarte de Santo Domingo ay naririyan, no? So ang future plans dapat sa Intramuros ay i-reconstruct yung wall, no, para mabuo uli, no, like ang ginawa nila sa Maestranza, diyan din sa lugar na yan na ni-reconstruct nila some years ago. So yun ang magkakaproblema regarding the reconstruction of the bridge part of Intramuros, kasi yung rampa nung tulay sa side ng Intramuros ay naruroon sa likod ng intendensya, at nandoon sa harap naman ng Plaza Mexico, no, which were actually part of the old wall, no. So magkakaproblema regarding PD 1616, Presidential Decree 1616, dahil sa tulay na yan. Ngayon, sa ano sa side ng UNESCO, no, actually noong 2018 nagkaroon ng meeting organized by the Order of St. Augustine, mga OSA dyan sa Intramuros, dahil walang pumapansin that time, no, wala masyadong pumapansin sa issue, so they organized a meeting inside the convent. Kanya lang or sa library yata yon, kaya lang walang lumabas doon, no, na pinag-usapan dahil pinagbawalan sila na ilabas yung kanilang mga pinag-usapan. That meeting was attended by the National Cultural Agencies, including Intramuros Administration and Kaisa Foundation by Tessie Angsi, no. Okay, ano ang sinasabi ng UNESCO, no, particularly dito sa tulay na ito? Una, they required the state party, which is the Philippines, to submit a heritage impact assessment and archaeological impact assessment, no, kasi ang lugar, ang Intramuros ay known agricultural site, para malaman din naman kung hindi apektado kung hindi maapektuhan ang outstanding universal value ng heritage property, no, ng San Agustin Church. Actually ng apat na churches, damay-damay kasi talaga, no. Ang OUV kasi, ang outstanding universal value, ang ibig sabihin niyan ay cultural and or natural significance which is so exceptional, no, as to transcend national boundaries and to be of common importance for present and future generations of all humanity, na nasa 10 criteria ng UNESCO, no, 6 for cultural sites and 4 for natural sites, no. For you to be inscribed, dapat meron kang outstanding universal value, and failure to meet this would mean non-inclusion to the World Heritage List, or if you are already included in the World Heritage List and the OUV is affected, then what will happen is that you will be placed first in danger, and after that there's a possibility that you will be delisted. Like for example, what happened in Dresden in some years ago, no, 2006 or 2004. Let me check my details here. Dresden was inscribed in 2004, was placed in danger 2 years after, and delisted in 2009. Bakit? Kasi after its inscription to the World Heritage List, nagtayo ng tulay inside the core zone of the inscribed property, no, yung Dresden Elbe Valley. You can search that, no, nasa website naman yan ng UNESCO, and dahil doon eventually na-delist yung property, no, kasi nag-encroach siya doon sa World Heritage property, no, which includes the core zone and the buffer zone. So regarding this issue that we have here on hand, yung Binondo-Intramuros bridge, that could actually happen, no, doon sa apat na simbahan natin, no. Ngayon, yung sinasabi kong heritage impact assessment at archaeological impact assessment ay sinubmit ng state party ng Pilipinas noong December 2020, at nireview ito ng World Heritage Committee, ng International Committee on Monuments and Sites, tsaka yung International Center for the Study of the Preservation and Restoration of Cultural Property, or ICROM, no. Ngayon, sa desisyon ng World Heritage Committee, yung nagdi-discuss ng World Heritage Matters sa UNESCO, and I quote, significant potential indirect and long-term impacts have been identified as resulting from the 2 phases of the project. 1 is the construction of the bridge, and 2, its eventual visual presence and operation. Yung eventual na yan, nangyari kahapon, no? Kasi nga nabuo na yung tulay at naruroon na ang tulay at ginagamit na, no? Sinabi din ng World Heritage Committee na yung paggawa ng tulay could actually cause ground vibration, no? Air and noise pollution, and also which could also lead to traffic issues, which could compromise San Agustin Church. Sinabi din ng UNESCO na, quote, although the BIB would be more than 500 meters away from San Agustin Church, it would have a direct visual impact on the overall setting and sense of place of the property, including the colonial city's fortified wall, as well as the Maestranza Strip, Plaza Mexico, visual corridor of Pasig River, and underlying remains of the Baluarte de Santo Domingo, which will be directly and physically impacted by the Intramuros portion of the bridge. Sinabi din ng UNESCO na in light of the Heritage Impact Assessment's conclusions regarding the negative impacts on attributes of OUB, including vistas and the setting of the property, which could only be partially mitigated by implementing costly mitigation measures, it is recommended that the committee request the state party to, number 1, reconsider the design of the bridge. Number 2, its location. And number 3, a no project option. A no project option, no? So ibig sabihin, number 1, pwedeng baguhin yung disenyo ng tulay. Siguro pwedeng gawing pedestrian bridge, no? Actually, ang nakita kong magandang example nito, although yung lugar hindi World Heritage Site, doon sa Kuching, sa Sarawak, sa may Malaysia, na merong pedestrian bridge crossing the river, no? The Kuching River, no? At maganda yung naging setting, no? Sa kabila may mga colonial structures, at sa kabila ng ilog meron ding ilang colonial structures plus yung state building ng Sarawak, no? Which is very beautiful. Maganda yung pagkakagawa ng building at maganda ang layout na ginawa nila, no? So yun ang sinasabi din ng Ecomos Philippines na dapat pedestrian bridge din ang dapat ang gawin na lang, no? Tsaka ang sinasabi ng UNESCO ay baka pwedeng gawin sa ibang lugar, or wag na lang natin gawin yung tulay, no? Okay. Sinabi din ng UNESCO, kasi diniscuss ng UNESCO ito noong 2021 during their online convention hosted by China, that the World Heritage Committee it ordered the Philippines to revise these documents, no? The Heritage Impact Assessment, the Archaeological Impact Assessment plus Conservation Management Plan na nagawa ito ng Intramuros Administration, no? And requested the Philippines to provide them more information on the planned reconstruction of the Baluarte de Santo Domingo, no? Also, and I quote, finally, sinabi ng World Heritage Committee, it is recommended that the committee encourage the state party to provide accurate information to the public on the project and communicate with stakeholders, including heritage experts and local communities, to develop a robust management structure and ensure the conservation of the property, no? Yung mga updated documents, sinabi ng World Heritage Committee, dapat isubmit ng Philippines sa kanila by December 1 of this year, and it will be discussed during the 46th session of the World Heritage Committee in 2023, no? Ngayon, sa 2023, ang mangyayari, it could possibly be that the bridge would be placed into the World Heritage Sites in danger list, no? Which could lead to its eventual delisting, no? 4. Pag na-delist yung 4 na simbahan na yan, tanong, pwede pa bang i-nominate uli? Sagot ay hindi na. So it will be delisted forever. no? So magkakaroon na lang siya ng title na former World Heritage Site, no? Kagaya nga nung sa Dresden and other sites na na-delist um, ng UNESCO, no? Ang tanong dito actually ay hindi kung madidelist ba, no? Ang tanong dito ay kung kailan, no? Kasi nagawa na yung tulay, in-inaugurate na at ginagamit na. Ang isa sa mga kondisyon ng UNESCO ay no build, no? Isa sa mga possible isa sa mga suggestions nila ay no build, no? Huwag gawin. Kung kailan, hindi natin alam. Kasi may mga instances na ang World Heritage Site ay matagal madelist, no? After niyang mapunta sa endangered list. Like for example, yung Liverpool sa England ay nilagay sa endangered list noong 2012 because of the developments in the area which affected its outstanding universal value. Dinilist lang siya last year. So it took 9 years, no? So ang Dresden naman, it took about 5 years for it to be delisted, no? So depende ito, no? Depende ito sa pag-uusap ng State Party at ng World Heritage Committee kung ano ang gagawin nila sa World Heritage, sa Baroque Churches of the Philippines, no? Siguradong malalagay sa endangered list kasi nga due to the presence of the bridge, and eventually let's face it, it could be delisted, no? The Baroque Churches of the Philippines inscribed in 1993 could be delisted, no? Ang sabi doon sa World Heritage dossier ng Baroque Churches, sandali lang hanapin ko. Ang sinabi doon ay these churches are outstanding examples of the Philippine interpretation of the Baroque style and represent the fusion of European church design and construction with local materials and decorative motifs to form a new church building tradition. So yan po ang maikling